Hello, this is Fail to Learn, and today I'm going to make an unboxing video. And here's the box. We all know where it came from. The happy face. I was supposed to make this unboxing a little earlier than what I did. Yeah, I already cut the top open. I had to remove my mailing address so people wouldn't know who I am and where I'm at. So I already cut this part open. Now I knew right away when I took it off the porch, I would have to say it feels kind of light, but here it is. What I'm unboxing. Connects. Now I prefer Connects over Legos ever since I was a kid, but like I said, this feels extremely light to me. It's if I can get the number, 529 pieces. Yes, there is an age group of 7 to 12, and I don't know why they stop at 12, because I'm obviously a lot older than 12 years old. I'm past the age limitations here. I'm 32. But let's not tell anyone, alright? Okay. Well, maybe I should have opened it while I was facing you guys and looking. There isn't much in here. I mean, it's kind of empty. There's a lot of room in this box. And another thing I noticed, it's all in one bag. When I was younger, it used to come in multiple bags. Like, all of the... Now, I bought this for $28 on Amazon. It was a Christmas deal. Motor. Now, I have a knife somewhere. Oh, right here. I feel like I should get the camera closer. Hold on. Now, this camera stand is actually why I ended up buying Connects in the first place. I love building stuff out of Connects. Okay, it's a little Connect motor with a forward and reverse. My Connect motors back in the day were quite different. They had a forward drive out the front along with the sides, but I don't have the forward one I used to have. I also had another one with a control for my roller coaster, one I used to have. Well, things have changed. Actually, I was quite surprised. My mom used to buy these and spend hundreds of dollars every holiday for me, every birthday, every Christmas. But this was actually only $28 for 500 pieces. Although, 500 pieces, I kind of expected more. Oops, hit the camera. I think they're counting even these little, let's see if I can get it open. They must be counting the little pieces too. Oh, great. I got pieces under my bed now. Now I know what happened to all my old sets. I lost them. Wow. This is a lot more flexible than my other set. I feel like it is. Hold on. Maybe not. Probably just newer. No, it feels a little softer. A little less stiff. I think mine are just getting old and brittle. Oh, boys. Let's look through before I start building anything. I'll look for the magazine here. I usually always made something out of these books whenever I got a set. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are starting off at the beginner level, the first page. That's like a Minecraft hammer or something. And that one's some sort of mushroom kingdom, and that one's a claw. This is kind of useless, kind of decoration. I mean, everything's useless really, but... Okay, let me skip along here, find something. Okay, that looks more entertaining. More pieces just rolled off my bed. We got things like airplanes in here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna build yet. I mean, that's gonna involve a motor. The airplane. No, it doesn't. They don't even use a motor on the airplane propeller. I mean, obviously it ain't gonna fly, but... Okay, they use a motor for this one. A drill press? Okay. Call it what you will. They call that a drill press. There's just a 2-page thing. You gotta love the way they do this. It's like one page has 500 steps on it. You really gotta have some experience, because when I was younger, it took me forever to understand this literature. See if it at the end has something really interesting yet. It's the end page. What is that? Baseball game? Okay, I see it now. There is a baseball game. It's like a hoop over here. I think that's like a hoop. And that launches whatever ball you shoot into it. I'm gonna have to look through this and see what it is I like. I always build something out of the book. But usually I freehand everything I make. I don't find any interest in this stuff. What I do find interest in is using this in other ways that ain't supposed to be used. Hold on. Like this. I have magnets all on here. And this one has a coil on it. I was playing with... It's such a great building material. Yep, see, here. A magnet. See, magnet. I use this for a lot of different projects, not just to play with. I mean, technically my projects are playing, but a little bit older version of me playing. Okay, I don't want to waste time with that. I mean, these pieces here are a lot shinier than mine, because mine are really old. I used to have, like I said, every year I would have 2 or 3 connects. It's like no ridge in it. I think it's just a set. Like different sets will probably have this kind of tire. But I mean, this is great for pulleys and stuff. I really don't like these tires because I can't be creative and use the creativity I would have. and that's where it belongs on this one. Well, the thing I love about Connects is each set can work well with the other set. Like, all my sets got put together into this thing. Actually, I had another one, like the box over here. My roller coaster set I used to have was bigger than this box, and it's filled to the top. It had like all this stuff you would expect for the roller coaster sets, but that box is missing, and that's why I went and bought more Connects. I could have swore I lent it out to my brother, who never returned it. I'm a little upset with the motor. I don't know what kind of power it has yet. I mean, my other ones, I used to have trouble stopping them. I don't know about this one. It looks different. I'll try it. I'll build something later on, probably today. Now, I feel like counting these because, hold on. This is what this is all about. This is what I opened here. What the heck? It's purple. This needs more sunlight. This piece is purple. It's supposed to be gray. Oh, that's another thing. There's different colored sets. Like, no matter what, to me, this was always green. Even since the dawn of time, these are always what I call yellow. I mean, I have ones that are exactly like this, but they're gray. And the story is, I asked someone for a yellow piece, and they're like, well, that one's gray. Well, it's always yellow to me, because I had so much experience back a long time ago with these. Like, the colors, I don't even know why this is orange. Okay. It's a flexible one. That's why. Okay, it's a little shorter than the solid yellow. One's flexible, one's not. Yeah, when they counted these pieces 500, they must have been counting even these little tiny pieces as pieces. I'm probably gonna count this out. Like, I feel like it's a little light. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna count it and see what exactly is in here. I was expecting a lot more, to be honest. Because if you look at my other set, I kind of was expecting something filled to the top like this one. And just to be left with a little pile now, it's like, I was kind of hoping to double, you know? Have twice the Connects, but now it's just like, I could toss this right into the box and not even notice I have new Connects. Which is, you know, I might have to, I mean, it was cheap. I did a lot of price figuring. This is almost like 10 bucks, it feels like, in the sets, because when you buy a set without the motor, it's like 10 bucks cheaper than one with a motor. So for 27 bucks, 10 bucks of it is probably just this motor. And that means I got the other 500 and something for really cheap. So I can almost buy another set and feel on top of the game. Because the set is really cheap. I went to Toys R Us. It'll make you really appreciate Amazon. The price is way up there. But I want to count this. Even the pieces I dropped a second ago. I gotta go find them. I'll count this out, lay it out. That way when I unbox, you'll really know what's in the box. Alright, this is the first time I've ever itemized a Connect set that I've ever owned, but I have some numbers here. I got 4 grays, the long grays. I mean, honestly, this thing I made right here has 9 of them, so 4 is really not much for me. I'm kind of upset about that one. Now I got 8 reds. I got 31 yellow. 28 blue. 45 white. And, oh, I was looking for them. Got them back here. And 78 of the greens. That's a total of 226 rods. Now I got my connector, well, hold on, let's go on to these, the spendable ones. I got 8, 8, 8, and 8. They're all bendable, flexible ones. That's part of the total that I just gave there. My bad. And there's, of course, the 4 tires you see with the rubbers. I don't know if they count those separate, but okay, let's start off over here. Let's see if I can get a full screen shot of it all. It actually feels like there's more now that I've spread it all out. But here we go. We shall start off with these right here. I got 16 oranges. I got 11 gray. 23 red. 35 of the greens, which is weird because I really don't use green all that much. 26 yellow. Got my whites over here. And those I have 20 of them. Now I got my grays over here. That's 29 of those. And we're just over here, but I got 18 of these blue ones. For a grand total of 188 of the connectors. Alright. Now we're going to move on to these little clips. Oh, I love this color change right here. I mean, they used to be gray. Now they're purple. Oh, you're having trouble see them? Let me show you a better up against my wall. Yep. Think you can see why I enjoy the color change so much to the new color purple. Not like my whole room is purple or anything. Oh, stick to the task. Yeah, sorry about that. Actually, I looked at my intro. It's like 30 minutes of me talking about my past and how much I love Connects. Okay, we got... I better go in my order here. Did I start anywhere with these clips yet? Jesus. I suck. Okay, purple. 26 purple. Blue. 12 of the blue. 5 tan. 4 of the black ones there. They're like hands. When I first got introduced to these, they were hands on a roller coaster ride. They're clips to me now. And I have, of course, these pieces. I have never seen them before. They're orange. They have like a weird tip. I don't know if I could do this with one hand, but I'm really excited about these new pieces. I love new pieces. Whole realm of possibilities just opened up. Like, I've never been able to do that before. I really haven't bought Connects in a long time. I don't know if these are common now. But there's only 2 of them. So whatever I do decide to build in that pamphlet, I'm definitely going to go with whatever can implement those new pieces. What am I forgetting? Oh, the miscellaneous ones. Actually, you know what? I have a grand total for the clips. There's 59 clips. Alright, now let's move on to miscellaneous. I got 26 of these little round things. You can never have enough if you're doing gears and stuff. I got 27 of the grays. They're a little bigger. I got the black things over here. I've never actually used these. I'm not even sure what the heck they're used for. Alright. Well, I got 8 of those. Pretty clear I got 2 of those red things. I think they're like fake kind of lights. They look like, I don't know. Oh, and the wheels are part of the miscellaneous. 4, obviously. For a grand total of 73 of the miscellaneous. Oh, and I got, of course, in big bold, a motor. Oh, pretty much bought it for the motor. I mean, connects really come alive with the motor. There's no life in connects without a motor. And I do have a grand total on my paper. Oops, let that focus. Yeah, very nasty writing. I have a grand total of 546 pieces. I probably dropped some on the floor while counting, but the box only read 529. So my math sucks pretty bad. Because out of all the pieces, I got like 20 extra pieces. See? 529. I got 546. And I think I dropped some. I mean, even if you count the tires as one whole piece and not 8, that's still 4 instead of 8. Because, you know, the rubbers come apart. You can very easily count those as individual pieces. Alright. Probably going to build something out of my book that's going to use those orange ones. Hey, look at what I found on the very first page. Yeah, that made me feel kind of wasting my time, huh? This is actually very useful. You see, I get to locate which pieces I dropped. I got one missing from the grays, one missing from the green, one of these grays, and a red. So I got 4 pieces missing. So I think I should call their hotline and say, hey, you know, oops, can't get it with the glare. I appear to be missing some pieces here. 4 pieces missing on my floor. Alright, I gotta look through the book here now. Alright, I just finished building. Took me half an hour. I actually could have speed build this whole thing. Let me fire this thing up for you guys. Alright, I don't know where the switch is. Ooh. I guess we'll take a shot. Okay. I overshot it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But you might want to remember I was talking about implementing these orange pieces right here. And this was the only thing that used it. But to be honest, I feel cheated. Because I went and built this one not using them. I was hoping for a scenario where it was absolutely critical to use those pieces. I mean, I have ran into scenarios where I've needed it. Like, alright. Maybe I'll stop complaining. But let's go on to about the actual pieces here. I'll shut this back off. I'll leave it running. Indecisive. Steal a piece off. Right here. These pieces, this new set is a lot smoother than my other set. I mean, these are like 20 years old now. But when I was building with this, it feels completely different. It feels a little more flexible. I could snap all the pieces together a lot easier. I mean, I got some reference pieces here. This one's a smooth one. This is the new one. And this is mine. I mean, if you really look at it, you'll understand. This was supposed to be an unboxing, but this is turning into a comparison. I mean, my old connects are quite beat up and dinged, but these newer pieces are a lot smoother than my older ones. A lot smoother. They feel more flexible, like I could feel the difference. And I could actually, like when I have a whole handful, it feels like they're lighter, which would explain why the box was so light when I got it. I mean, a handful of these just feels lighter to me than my actual connects. I mean, they're all connects, but they feel lighter. They feel like, let me give you an example of my old connects. It's probably a better plastic now. I really should not be doing a comparison. Unboxing, stick to unboxing. I can't. Alright. These are all beat up, but whenever these... stick to unboxing. Okay, it's official. I just spent more time trying to figure out how to work this new iMovie than it's taking me to build my Connects. God. I am so upset right now. How am I supposed to make a happy ending to my video when I'm so upset? They say just drag this onto there. And no, nothing. What did they do to change this? I just updated it thinking I'm about to get something good. And it's garbage. I'm garbage. Something's garbage. Something is wrong. Okay. Alright. Let's not worry about that. Okay. I've just finished putting my stuff away. I don't have as much left because it's all been used up on... Ooh, I need some light. But I realized I can actually put items in here. This is why the box was probably so big. A lot of those things in that catalog can be put into here without having to get taken apart. So this box is very useful. Even though there was a lot of space when I first opened it, it seems like it's for a purpose. I mean, that and it kind of sells the product better. Like, oh, look at the size of that box. But yeah, I mean, it's very useful. It's a good value. It gives me a nice storage unit. Now, if you like this video, like and subscribe, because I have to say that every time. Maybe I'll try to get some footage of me playing with this, even though I'm not a kid no more. Oh, maybe just one shot, if I can make it while it runs. Oops. Okay, let's see if I can get this on while it plays. Oops. Let me put the phone down. I wanted to show you the mechanics in here. See, it turns that, and it just kind of slides between those rails. And I really love the ingenuity behind that. Very clever. Now, actually, I have a... Let's see if I can make this. This is ridiculously hard. This is going to take hours of footage. Alright. I'll set up my little camera. Okay, I'd like to mention the irony of a ball return. You'll see why. This thing is destroying itself. What the heck's wrong with it? I do not like this. Let's see. This friggin' thing. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Boys, do I hate this thing. This thing is just gonna destroy itself. See how much it bends? I mean, it started off fine. I'm gonna have to stop it. I mean, wow. You're thinking if it was stabler? See? Yeah. Too flimsy. It slides nicely across these slider pieces, but the shakiness of the top rail causes way too much. See? Oh. And that's the sound of the motor skipping, so it's gonna ruin the gears. I don't feel like continuing forward with the motor on. All you have to do is space this top apart, these two right here. It gives it a lot more wiggle room to change direction, and that's how you fix that problem. Oh, I made it! And I'm sure you didn't just see my hand shadow. Yup, shot it from this thing. Perfect. Now I get to end this in a positive note.